thing with women nowadays is they feel like their entitlement trumps all, bro. And what I mean by that is they think they are entitled to your time, your assets, your resources. They think that they are entitled to you being nice to them and to you being respectful of them without them having to give those same things in return. And see, the problem with that is too many guys, yes, you, bro, you victim to this. Too many guys, you give them everything that they ask for and require them give nothing in return. And so they start to believe that that's what they deserve and that's what they're entitled to and that's what they should expect from men. And see, what happens is over time you essentially become her little worker slave while she get to move however she want to, talk to you, disrespect you however she want to, and then pick up and leave whenever she feel like it. And it's nothing you could say about it because you have not made this woman invest in you at all. You ain't made her invest in you at all. And then she figure out she can manipulate you because she see it too. She like, man, I ain't got to give this man anything in return. And without giving him hardly anything in return, I still could get whatever I want from him. He letting me manipulate him like that. Why wouldn't I do it even more? Think about it from the human perspective. She's getting everything out of you without having to give you anything back. And so she make it easy for herself and you make it easy for her because you not man enough to stand up for yourself, because you not man enough to check her when she need to be checked. You not man enough to say, I have value and I demand a certain amount of respect. And if I don't get that respect, then you can hit the road, because over here, it ain't going down like that. Over here, it's over. You not finna get too comfortable with me. Because when you get too comfortable with me, that means you're going to stop doing what you're supposed to. And see, that happens to so many of you guys. Yeah, you, bro. I know it happened to you. Where she got comfortable and then she let that mask down. And then she started treating you any kind of way. And it wasn't nothing you could do about it. You decided you wanted to argue with her. You decided you wanted to get explosive and angry at her because you felt like you was running out of control. You felt like you had no control of the situation. But the reality is you gave your control away in the situation a long time ago, bro. When you decided to let that little thing that she did slide. When you decide to let that little thing slide and that bigger thing that happened, that was as a result of you letting all of those little things slide, bro. Over here, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too... It's like that. You're not finna get too comfortable over here. But the reality is, when you decide as a man to change your paradigm, change your way of thinking, change your mindset, become abundant, work on yourself, become a better version of yourself, and up your value, ultimately, what happens is she bound to check back in. She bound to check in with changed behavior. She bound to check in if she decided she wanted to up and leave and she decided that you weren't good enough or you didn't have enough value or you weren't man enough or she wanted to be somewhere else. She bound to check back in. And when she check back in, how are you going to respond as a man, dog? How you going to respond? Because if you still the dude that you was in the past who let her talk to you any kind of way or who let her treat you any kind of way or who took anything from her just because she had a fucking pretty face, bro. It's so many women with pretty faces out there, bro. Why are you stuck on one? Why are you stuck on this woman who has shown you time and time again that she don't treat you the way that you should be treated? Any woman who don't want you, she is losing, bro. She has lost. So why is it that you treating her like she has still won by giving her your time, attention, resources, power of thought? Do you know what you could do with the power of thought, bro? You can create dynasties, bro, with the power of thought. And you giving the power of thought to this woman who said she didn't want you. You giving the power of thought to this woman who wasn't even smart enough to see your value or see what she had before it was gone. You giving your power of thought, your power of attracting resources, your power of creating this life that you want, and you giving it to a woman who look at you and don't see the potential in what you can become. Because a woman like that, she would never leave a guy who she saw that kind of potential in. She would never leave a guy who she was truly in love with. So she couldn't have been in love with you. She couldn't have liked you like that. She couldn't have liked you for real. Because she would have never left a guy who she seen in that light. And you giving away your power of thought to this kind of woman, bro. But she bound to check back in. And when she checked back in, she should be treated appropriately, because you and I both know that it takes a lot of work in order to get to the place of competency. Let's talk about men and women for a second. It take a lot of work for men to get to the place of competency, for a man to get to a place where he's even desirable to a woman. So you were desirable to her at some point for something, bro. And so that means you have some sort of competency. Guess what she has? She has a pretty face. She got a nice ass, or she got a nice figure or something like that. She got all of these things that's going to ultimately fade. So how is her value somehow more than yours, bro? But she believes that in her brain, if she left you, if she treating you like this, she somehow believes her value is more than yours because you are subconsciously treating her that way. And why are you subconsciously treating her that way, dog? Because you are not understanding your own value. You are not understanding what you actually bring to the table. Either that, or you have not worked on yourself to a point where you will not accept anything less than what you deserve, bro. You are a man and you supposed to be a warrior, dog. And if she don't understand that you're a warrior, she could get to work too. That's how it's supposed to be. Bitch, you dare nag me when I pay every bill in this motherfucker? I will ship you off. Bitch, I will pack you in a fucking box and ship you to FedEx. I will let you go so fast out the door that shipping and handling is free in this motherfucker. Ain't no way a woman is about to treat me less than I deserve, bro. So when she check in and she bound to check back in, she is going to check in with the understanding that, look, you about to go in the place that I put you until you earn your way back into main position, until you earn your way back into good standing, until you earn your way into me treating you well and treating you like you deserve to be here. Because at the end of the day, I am a man of value. I have worked for everything that I have because men inherently, we are born with nothing, bro. So everything you got, even if you don't got a lot, bro, everything you got, you put in the work to go get. There is merit in that. There is power in that. Seize your power, bro. What are you doing? Why are you sitting around worried about a woman who ain't thinking about you? Why are you sitting around worried about a woman who has told you what it is, who has shown you through her actions that she don't like you for real? You need to be a man about this. You need to dominate. You need to take this situation and turn it into your greatest triumph, bro. Because at the end of all of this, it's a bunch of motivation behind that. A motivation to grind like no other, bro. A motivation to end up with somebody, either her or somebody better than her. To end up with something that does suit you and does recognize your value and does care for you in the way that you should be cared for, bro. Because at the end of the day, nobody talk about men's feelings, but they don't want to go into that. Because at the end of the day, it's a man's job to be a warrior. And see, she taking your warrior spirit because she's taking leverage away from you. It's time to get your leverage back, bro. It's time to push. It's time to become the best version of you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and share the video for anybody who might need to hear this, bro. She bound to check back in. But when she do, what will you look like? What will it be like? And will you have a position of power? That's up to you, dog. I'm out of here.